Hello, everybody. Here I am again. It must be Wednesday. I am on fall break. I hope that you are too. And if you're not, it must be coming up soon. And if you don't get one, well, I'm sorry. But I am enjoying mine. This week, we spent the first part of the week in California with our kids. And now we are in Chicago at a friend's house. And we just finished having such an amazing lunch. She prepared a dish called shabu shabu, which is a broth that you put different types of mushrooms and you put pumpkin and different types of vegetables, and also at the end, and so and you put beef, and then the broth starts getting a little bit thicker and thicker, and then at the end you make a type of fried rice called bukumbap, and you eat it with that leftover broth. It was just such a great breakfast. I was so happy while I was eating that, and I am so happy that I just ate that. I am so grateful that our friend prepared that for us. It was truly, truly great. Remember, shabu shabu. So if you're ever in Korea or at a Korean restaurant that offers that, try it. It's great. I want to thank you for liking the videos. I want to thank you for your comments. I want to thank you for watching them and for recommending them. I've had a few subscribers lately, and I am grateful for that. So please continue to recommend the videos. It really, when I know that you are watching the videos, it gives me a little bit more energy. I mean, I'll do it regardless because I know that someone out there can benefit from my rambling, right? So, as I always say, let's just keep working together, and we can accomplish amazing things. So, thank you again. This week, I want to talk about. Actually, let me start this way. So, when our kids got married, and they got married the same year, one got married in June and one in July. Quite an expense, but anyways, they found amazing partners to share their life with, and we are so happy that they chose wisely, you know. But we knew that it was going to be really hard for us to get together, the six of us, my wife, my son and wife, my daughter and husband, and myself. It was going to be difficult. So my wife suggested, once a year, we need to just rent a place and spend a few days together so that we can, we can develop a relationship with the new members of the family. And this was our first year doing it because this is the first full year that they were married. So we rented a house on the California coast, Mendocino, California, very close to Mendocino. It was actually Elk. What a place! It was right there next to the coast. Wonderful views. The house was equipped with everything that you needed. We also had a wood burning fireplace. I mean, it was just amazing. We had such a great time. But one of the best things that happened there was how much conversations were going on. They were, our kids and our son-in-law and daughter-in-law, they were all just constantly talking and getting to know each other better and telling each other stories, and it was just great. And I was just listening to that. I said, wow, how awesome it is that they have this opportunity to talk, that they have this opportunity to communicate and find out about each other. And they were truly enjoying themselves. I mean, I talk a lot, but I try to stay out of it because I wanted them to just have that opportunity to talk. And lately, I have been thinking, my classroom is a little bit quiet. I'm not giving my students enough opportunities to talk. As I listen to my kids talking, and I also talked a lot, and my wife, and we were sharing, sitting at the table and making breakfast, and going out to the coast and going out to different places, and we were just talking and having picnics, which is also nice. I thought about how how much time do I give my students to actually talk, to actually interact with each other? And I've been thinking, my classroom is a bit too silent. There is not enough talking going on, and I'm not talking about just empty noise. I'm not just saying that my students should be constantly talking about nothing. but I don't give them enough opportunities to actually discuss things. And I've been asking and I've been posting on Twitter and I've been doing different things to get some ideas. And I have gotten some ideas and I've started, I've started, finding out ways that I can incorporate time where my students can communicate with each other, they can express themselves. It helps with classroom management because they have that opportunity to use some of that energy, and some things that they really have inside that they have not been able to say, they have the opportunity to say that. But it also helps with their writing, it helps with their reading, it helps with their social skills, that they have an opportunity to talk to each other, and not just any trivial conversation, but that they can actually communicate, about academic matters and also about personal things, and I've also been working on teaching them how to communicate, to look at each other's faces, to not touch each other so much, to leave a specific distance, not too much distance, but, not too little distance either. And I think it has been working well. Of course, I just recently started doing this, and I'm not nearly close to where I want to be because I really want them to communicate as much as possible, and at the same time make sure that it's purposeful communication, not just empty noise. So even in our families as well, we need to find opportunities to communicate, especially in this age where a lot of our time is spent in technology, or doing things that is really not one-on-one communication. We need to find opportunities in our families, in our jobs, with our friends, and especially in our classrooms, opportunities to communicate, make sure that students are communicating with each other, make sure that they're having meaningful conversations, and that they know how to communicate, and social skills to know the best ways to communicate. So I hope that we can have noisy classrooms with purposeful noise, not just empty noise. I hope that we can have noisy families that communicate. I hope that we can have noisy friends that communicate. And I hope that we can just communicate, and let's make sure that we give our students time to have purposeful conversations. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I am going to enjoy my time in Chicago, and there is another amazing meal coming tonight. It's called takalbi. I'm looking forward to that one. Have a great day. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.